Okay. Just make sure all my stuff lining up. Okay, I was seeing something. Okay, so yeah. So the speech. I missed the beginning part of the speech, so that's why I'm gonna go back and listen to the beginning part because I think I came in the middle of the speech. So I want to go back and listen to it so that way I'll know exactly what was said in the beginning. Okay. Okay, you did, Chris. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, because I'm over here on the desktop trying to get everything. Okay. All right, there you go. Move this over a little bit. Oh, good. Okay, I got it set up like that now. So I missed the beginning of the speech the other night, and I'm like, I gotta listen to it from the beginning because that's the part that I wanted to listen to all of it, but I definitely wanted to hear the beginning where he talked about whatever he talked about. Oh, the prices of food and stuff like that. So we're gonna go over there and I'm gonna start it from the beginning. Okay, here it is.
6 weeks ago, I stood beneath the dome of this Capitol and proclaimed the dawn of the golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in the greatest and most successful era in the history of our country. We have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4 years,
so
8 years, and we are just getting started.
Okay. He's right. He's right. He done accomplished a whole lot. A whole lot. Depending on who you talk to, whether it was good or bad.
I return to this chamber tonight to report that America's momentum is back, our spirit is back, our pride is back, our confidence is back, and the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before. The American dream is unstoppable, and our country is on the verge of a comeback, the likes of which the world has never witnessed and perhaps will never witness again. There's never been anything like it.
So y'all, so when he say we're on the verge of a comeback from what? And y'all could put in the chat. Y'all could, talk back, we have a conversation back and forth. So on the verge of comeback from what? Because I'm like, let me get my ink pen. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So we could discuss. America's on the comeback. Okay, let's listen some more.
The presidential election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won.
What mandate? What mandate is Trump talking about? It was an election like it is every 4 years. But let's go on.
In all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college victory of 312 votes. We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
Yeah, hey Quinn, because I'm on the desktop. You gotta laugh at President Trump because he like all of this. Look how he's look at the smile that be on his face.
And won counties in our country, 2,700 to 525, on a map that reads almost completely red for Republican.
I promise you,
Now,
he a
for the first
comedian.
time in modern history,
Hey,
more
I
Americans
swear he a
believe that our
comedian,
country
y'all.
is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record, 27-point swing, the most ever. Likewise, small business optimism saw its single largest one-month gain ever recorded, a 41-point jump.
He said, "Is this when they want?
Members
Is
are
this when they kick
directed
the man
to
out?"
uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning.
Look at Trump. Trump like.
Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant at Arms to restore order to the joint session.
You know what, y'all? Trump is standing up there like, yeah.
Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat.
I think I came in
Finding that
on,
members
I'm
continue to
frozen.
engage in willful and concerted
Okay,
disruption
hold
of
on.
proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant at Arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
I don't know now. What's wrong with my thing? My internet be acting up back here. Okay, I guess I did miss it.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House. Mr. President, you continue.
Thank you. Over the past 6
Okay.
weeks,
It
I have
look like I
signed
got an
nearly
error up there. I don't
100
know,
executive
internet, I
orders
guess.
and taken more than 400 executive actions, a record to restore common sense, safety, optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land. The people elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it.
Okay, y'all. Can y'all hear me? So, let me know, make sure y'all can hear me, okay? He said he's doing the job that he was elected to do. Okay.
In fact, it has been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency,
He says ours.
is the most successful in the history of our nation.
You know what? He will pump up himself.
Amen.
That's one thing about President Trump. He don't need nobody to pump him up because he gonna do it himself. He said in history. We know that's not
And
true.
what makes it even more impressive is that, do you know who number 2 is? George Washington. How about that? How about that? I don't know about that list, but we'll take it. Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and border patrol
Y'all, he
to
said
repel
George Washington
the
is behind
invasion
him.
of our country. And what a job they've done. As a result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever.
What was last month? February? I wonder if President Trump,
They heard
if
my
he
words
just be
and
saying
they
this,
chose
or do
not to come. Much
is
easier
it really
that
true,
way.
or do he make it true in his head?
comparison,
I just
under
wonder
Joe
that.
Biden, the worst president in American history, there were hundreds of thousands of illegal crossings a month, and virtually all of them, including murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and people from mental institutions and insane asylums.
He said mental institutions. President Trump, you know what, President Trump, he in the wrong field. He should have been a comedian. But do y'all agree with him? Do y'all agree with what he said about Biden being the worst president in the history or something like that? Do y'all agree, yes or no? My pen don't want to write good. Y'all could tell the y'all truth.
Were released into our country. Who
I
would
was
want
trying to get
do
to the
that?
part about what he was talking
This is
about
my fifth such speech to Congress. And once
the
again,
economy,
I
I
look
think.
at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history, or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right
y'all
here
said, I forgot I asked y'all
will
the
not
question.
clap, will not
Y'all
stand,
agree
and
with him?
certainly will
The one
not
that said
cheer
yes,
for
y'all
these
agree?
astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way.
Y'all, the president, I think president be trying, some stuff he be putting in his head that he only believes. That's what I believe.
So Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
Democrats say they ain't got time for that foolishness that you talking. They do not have time for it.
Every day, my administration is fighting to deliver the change America needs to bring a future that America deserves, and we're doing it. This is a time for big dreams and bold action.
Y'all hear
Upon
that?
taking
Big dreams
office,
and
I
bold
imposed
actions.
an immediate freeze on all
I
federal
wanted to-
hiring,
I guess it's
a
on-
freeze
in
on
here.
all new federal regulations, and a freeze on all foreign aid.
Okay, let me pause it down. So, do you all think that there should be a freeze on all foreign aid? Do y'all believe that? Do y'all agree with that? Yes or no? That it should be a freeze on all foreign aid. Do y'all agree with that? or should it be maybe scale back? Maybe not cut out, but scale back. Do y'all think that? Do you all think that that we are moving towards a recession, or that we are currently in a recession? Which one y'all think? Do you think we are currently in one or moving towards a recession? What do y'all think? For the people that's the 5 people that's in here, what y'all think? Oh, I lost you. Sorry. Do y'all think we headed towards a recession, or are we in a recession? I think we're headed towards a recession. That's what I think. Tomorrow when those jobs numbers come out, that's going to tell a story. That's going to tell the story that when the jobs report come out tomorrow. You know what I think? I think we headed into a recession. If these prices keep going higher and the inflation keep rising and people keep losing their jobs, yeah, I would say yeah, we're headed into one. If we're not slightly already in one, a little bit. That's what I think. So I don't know, but one thing I do know, y'all better be saving y'all money, but not be wasting y'all money. I do know that. I do know that y'all better not be wasting y'all money. So, MB, did you get a notification on here? Did you get one? Could be, y'all. Sorry. It's 10. Charles Gray only took a little over a month for a recession. Do you think it's a recession, Quinn? Or you think we in one, or we headed to one? Which one you think, Quinn? You didn't get it. Oh, okay. Chris got it and Quinn got it. Cause I was on the phone, then I switched to the desktop. And them unemployment numbers. You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about if the numbers keep rising, like inflation and prices which causes inflation to rise. I was thinking about, like, what are they gonna do? Neither. You don't think neither? Do you think we hit well, that's the same question. You don't think no inflation is on the way? Is on the horizon anyway, any shape, form, or fashion? Good, yeah. You don't think so, Chris? Is Chris still on here? Chris, what you think? You think and MB? What y'all think? Do y'all think that we're headed into a recession, or no? I don't know what got my eyes irritated. I think we headed into one, y'all. Maybe by the end of the summer. Maybe by the end of the summer. Definitely by the end of the year, if things don't turn around, if things don't change. My eyes irritated. That's what I think. You said no, Chris? Okay. Neither one? You don't think we in one or on our way to one? So either one? So why y'all don't think so? What's y'all reasoning not to think so? Something is irritating the mess out of my eye. Chris, what's your reasoning that you think we're not in a recession or headed to one? And it's itching. I think we're going to be in one, y'all. I think by the end of the year. Let me see something. Let me look up something. Inflation, and we know inflation is going up. Inflation can cause a recession. And currently, guess what? Inflation is going up. Too much inflation can discourage spending, which can lead to a recession. Think about this. Too much inflation can cause discouraged spending. People get laid off. I don't know what it's my eye. I don't know what's wrong with my eye. Well, you know I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got up this morning at 4 to go to the gym because I had missed Tuesday because I overslept. So, but my eye, I don't know what's wrong with my eye. It's itching. But inflation, if inflation gets too high, he is, Chris. Well, you know the ships ain't gonna come that quick by the summer. It's March right now. You know they ain't gonna come that quick. Interest rates can impact the economy and lead to it's so many different factors that leads to a recession. Such as, I'm gonna read these to you that they say the causes of a recession. There was a financial crisis of 2008 was the housing market crash that led to a severe global recession. External trade stocks, a country's currency can lose value against others, increasing import costs. I don't know, but this one eye is like, what in the world? Supply shocks, a natural disaster or pandemic can cause a recession. Economic bubbles. When an economic bubble bursts, it can lead to a recession. Inflation. Too much inflation can discourage spending, which can lead to a recession. Consumer confidence. A lack of consumer confidence can lead to a recession. Interest rates can impact the economy and lead to a recession. Income inequality can contribute to a recession. Falling asset prices can contribute to a recession. So it's many different. It's his fault. My eye is irritated. It is his fault because I was watching that video and that's when my eyes started to get irritated. But So it's many different factors that can contribute to a recession. We already got one that said inflation. We already got that. So that's one thing. Interest rates, they high. Income inequality, we've been had that. I'm surprised there ain't been a recession from income inequality. You say he's working to get rid of income tax. So to answer this, if income tax is gone, then that'll mess things up if income tax is gone, right? Chris, you know that, right? Income taxes, they help pay for stuff. The money help pays for stuff. So why would you want that gone? Huh? So why would you want that? It says the income tax fund programs and services that benefit certain citizens, such as health, welfare, and social services, job training, schools, and parks. So income tax, it serves a purpose, a very important purpose for many different reasons. Your federal taxes primarily fund major health programs like Medicare and Medicaid, Social Security, and Defense and Security, which are large expenditure categories. So why you want to get rid of Chris? Why you want to get rid of income tax? It's a benefit to Medicaid, Social Security, Defense, Medicare, and Security. That's what it says right here. So why would you want to get rid of it? So if he get rid of income tax, then that means money have to come from somewhere to cover these programs right here. They have to come from somewhere. Because the programs still have to be covered. Right? I don't want to get rid of income tax because guess what? I need it to fund Social Security. Because I'm going to be needing that in about 10 years. We never had all these taxes. What you mean all these taxes? Income taxes? You talking about income taxes? Let me see, when did it start? Income taxes started February 3rd, 1913. It grants Congress the authority to issue an income tax without having to determine it based on population. Amendment 16 to the Constitution was ratified. No. Yeah, income tax started in 1913. I think, hold on. Wait, no, that ain't right. Okay, wrong. That's wrong. In 1862, President Lincoln signed into law a revenue-raising measure to help pay for Civil War expenses. So the taxes pay for, like I just read, all those other expenses, y'all. The measure created a Commission of Internal Revenue and the nation's first income tax. That was in 1862, y'all, and it was started because of the Civil War, so it could help pay for expenses. It levied a 3% tax on incomes between 600. Dang, y'all, they was making that much back then. It said it levied a 3% tax on incomes between $600 and $10,000 and a 5% tax on incomes of more than $10,000. Golly, that was in 1862. Wow. So, income tax gonna be here. It's gonna be here. It started in 1862. I can't see that funds too many things. So then, on July 1st, 1862, President Lincoln signed the second revenue measure of the Civil War into law. This law levied internal taxes and established a permanent internal tax system. So that's how the internal revenue came about in July 1st, 1862, when President Lincoln made it permanent of the internal revenue system. Internal tax system, it was called then. Congress established the Office of the Commissioner of Internal Revenue under the Department of the Treasury. So that's how it came about. 1862, July 1st, it was actually signed in the second revenue measure of the Civil War into law. So they had to pay for the war. So in order to pay for the war, they needed people to pay taxes on money that they were making. So can y'all imagine all the money if they, before July 1st, 1862, they weren't paying no taxes? They were keeping all that money. And then they had to start paying taxes July 1st, 1862. I don't know when that one don't have it just said 1862, because this was a second measure. So guess what? Yo, they were around here having all that money tax-free. Tax-free. And even then, it said it levied a 3% tax on incomes between $600 and $10,000. Only 3%, y'all. 3% compared to what it is now. And a 5% tax on incomes of more than $10,000. Y'all. That's wild, right? That's wild. Anything else y'all want to know about the tax system, Chris? Since you want it gone, anything else you want to know about it? Anything else? He want to go back to what? He want to go back to what I just read you? That's what he want to go back to? What did he say he wanted to go back to? So at first it was a flat 3% tax. Oh, then look, September 13, it was like 1944, let me see. So 1944, Congress passed the individual, so then in 1944, the Individual Income Tax Act, which created the standard deduction on Form 1040. So they gradually was adding what we have today as what we know. My stream thing, my internet acting up, y'all. Oh, y'all, this give you a whole, let me show y'all. Oh. So this give you a whole breakdown about the historical highlights of the IRS. 1862, President Lincoln signed into law a revenue raising measure. 1867, heated public opposition to the income tax. Congress cut the rate. It was already low, so what were they cutting it for? From 1868 until 1913, 90% of all revenue came from taxes on liquor. Liquor, beer, wine. I think my thing messing up, y'all. I don't think I have enough something. It's messing up. I figure it was. I'm going to get back on the phone. I don't know why I be messing up. I'm going to get back on the phone. All right, I'm going to come back, y'all, because it's messing up. All right, y'all. I'm going to come back on the phone. Good night.